Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a little 8-bit version of Skydoesminecraft. The reason that I'm making this and that the genesis of this was somebody asked me to make Sky the Kid RS and I was like, who the hell is that? So I googled it and it turns out that that's just Skydoesminecraft. Apparently that's his actual game name or something, his kind of like a gamer tag or whatever. But whilst I was searching, I saw that somebody made an actual pixel art, not like a Minecraft pixel art or anything, but an actual pixel art of a little 8-bit version of him. And you guys know how I have a thing for the small and intricate. I like the little 8-bit things. I like the little Mega Man rip-offs and stuff. So I figured, maybe you'd enjoy this. I know a lot of you like Sky, and I have a thing for these. I don't know why it is. Maybe I have a problem. And even if no one likes this video, I'll like this video. I'll give it a like. Better than uploading nothing anyway. So this is what you'll need. You'll need black, dark grey, light grey, white, red, sandstone, gold, purple, and I haven't decided what the hair colour is going to be exactly. I'm not sure which I'll use. So we'll just leave that open for the moment. So what you want to do is, these things always start the same. Usually, you start off with 9 black blocks on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then what you want to do is, we're going to make the soles of the feet first. You want to go up to here, upright diagonal, and again, then a bottom right diagonal, and again, then go down until you hit the floor. That should be 2 blocks like that. Then you want to go to the right 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you should have 9 and a 9, and that's all nice and symmetrical. You should be able to figure that out. That's just 2 black blocks going up, a little triangle pyramid sort of thing, nice and simple. So now, we'll start from the left side, why not, it doesn't really matter. You want to go up on the end by 1, then you want to do an upright diagonal, go to the right one, upright diagonal, right 1, up 1. Then you want to do another upright diagonal, and we'll make the body first. Well, it doesn't work like that. We'll make the space in between the arms first. But that's his foot and his leg, actually, right there. Pause that if you need to. Then from this single block here, you want to do an upright diagonal. You want to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, we want to go left, and we want to do this, miss a block off the top and the bottom. So you've done 3 there, and then on the top row of this 3, you just want to go to the left one, like that. And you can actually let's do the same thing on the other side while we're here. So go over to the right foot, and you want to do pretty much the exact same thing. You want to go up 1, you want to do an up left diagonal, go to the left one, up left diagonal, left 1, up 1. Then you want to do an up left diagonal, and this is what you'll be left with. That's his foot. I think it's the exact same on the other side. So it's symmetrical so far. It won't be exactly after we get past the arms, but whatever. And from this single block here, you want to do an up left diagonal, and you want to do 4 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're making the exact same thing that we have there. So what we want to do now is, on this outer row going right, you want to do 3 blocks like that. And this top block here, you want to extend it out 1. So you have this, and that's it. Well, they don't, but it's kind of like these 8-bit things. It looks like they've got their hands on the hip sort of thing, but they're kind of just spreading their arms apart, kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but I know what I'm talking about. It's alright. So you want to have that, and Yeah, we'll make it from the left side going around. We'll make the bottom of the head before we do anything anyway. We'll connect it all up and nice and neat. So from here, you want to start from, you know, this 3 here. You want to do a bottom left diagonal. Make sure that that block's see-through, and you want to come to the left by 2. Then you want to do another up left diagonal, and you want to go up by 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then you want to do 3 up right diagonals. You want to do 1, a 2, and a 3. So you want to have that. You can see how you've kind of just made his arm, like that. And remember that that bottom row, that's a 3 on the left, going up 4 in total. So you want to start from this single block here, and you want to extend it to the right by 3. 1, 2, 3, so a total of 4. Then you want to do a bottom right diagonal. And what we're going to do now is, pause that if you have to, make sure you've got that right. We're going to start from the other side, and we're going to connect it all together, because I likes doing that. So we'll go to the bottom here, and we're basically doing pretty much the exact same thing, but here's where it differentiates in a little bit after we get to the top of the shoulder. So you want to do a bottom right diagonal there, and you want to go to the right 2, as you might remember. Then you want to do an up right diagonal, and you want to go 3 up, 1, 2, and 3, like that. And then you want to do 3 up left diagonals. That'll be the first, that'll be the second, and that'll be the third, like that. And then you want to go to the left 1, bottom left diagonal. Then you want to do another bottom left diagonal, and you want to go to the left until it reaches that diagonally. So can you see? Like that? I told you to differentiate at some point. And that's what you want to have. Now we're going to make the shape of his head. So where we start is, we start in line with where this is, but here, so yeah, you can see where it is. It's only 4 blocks. So you go up by 2 with the black there, then you do an up left diagonal, you go up 2. And this middle one here, while we're here, just go to the right 1. So you kind of do that. That's where his ear is, and that's where his sunglasses are going to that's where the thing, how they stay on your face. The word escapes me at the moment. So from here, you want to do an upright diagonal, 1 on top, then you want to do an upright diagonal, and you want to do an upright diagonal again, 1 to the right, and you want to do another upright diagonal, 2 to the right, and this is what you'll have. So you can see, so we've just went vertical. You've got the 2, you've got the 3, you've got the 2, 1, then it goes to the right, 2, and then a total of 3. So pause that where necessary, and we're going to continue on. So the rest of his face is, or the rest of the outer of his head, really easy to make. You want to do 4 bottom right diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you have that. And on this last one, it lines up, as you may notice here. What you're going to do is you're just going to go down all the way to the bottom there, like that. So that is pretty much the outline made. Yeah, screw it. I was going to say leave the head till last, but we'll get it sorted out now anyway. So basically for the hair, he has brown hair. So you either use brown wool or use spruce wood. I want to keep it all cartoony, so I'm going to keep it brown. I'm going to use brown wool. But you feel free to use whatever you think looks good. So what we do here, we're just going to kind of section off the bottom of his head and the top of his head. And remember how I told you to bring this block out here 1? Yeah, there was a reason for that. It is, like I said, his shades. So going to the right, you just want to do 1 brown, then you want to do 3 black, 1 brown, and then 4 black. It takes you to the end, to the edge like that, so you can see. And this 3 black on the left, you kind of want to do 3 black underneath it, and then again, because that's one of the lens of his glasses. And you want to do the same thing here, and you don't want to go to the end, because that's the... So you want to do those 2 squares of black, and remember to keep that. I cannot remember, what's it called? The thin piece of metal that tucks behind your ear, why? I don't know. It'll come to me. The words you forget, eh? But anyway, I'm going to sleep, and I'm going to come back anyways. Alright, so with the face sectioned off a little bit, we'll make the top of the head first, the hair. So on top of this like left lens here, you just want to do three sandstone, or whatever colour you want to use for a skin colour, up to you. And then everything else can just be filled in with your brown of choice, like this. You see, spruce wood would look alright as well, but like I said, I like the whole cartoony look anyway. And there's one last feature that you need to put on the face, so you know on the bottom row here of his face, just fill that in with sandstone, and like the 3 blocks here, they're going to be his mouth, so 1, 2, 3. So you can see how it lines up with his glasses like that, just kind of overlaps him a little bit. And then you want to just fill the rest of the face in with sandstone, oops, like so. Boom, like that. And now with that done, we can move on to the rest of the body. So we'll get the shoes done first, since they're the only bits that are really that use red. So for the toes part, it's just one white block, but for the whole bottom row of the shoe, it is red, like that. I have a feeling that I said the toe is red and the bottom of the shoe is red. The toe is white, the shoe is red. You want to do that. Next, we're going to put the rest of the... Well, we're going to put the dark grey in. The dark grey, we'll start at the bottom here. You kind of make the shape here and here. Let me show you. Gah! I'm destroying them left and right. There you go. So you want to do like two 2x2 squares of dark grey there. They're kind of like his shin pads, knee pads, whatever you want to call them. And there's a fair amount of grey on his torso, which is here. Let me show you. So this is kind of round his waist, this grey, if you can see where that's situated. And then it kind of like follows. Pause where necessary. Then it kind of follows all the way up the left here, and it does this. If it was a bigger piece of pixel art, I'd add in the colour and then show you, but because it's so small, I don't really want to have to mess about with the whole, you know, cutting things out and such. So that's where it goes on the torso. But it also goes here on the hands as well. So let me show you. It kind of looks like he's got wrist straps, but he hasn't. It's just his gloves or his hands and his and with his shirt. And so that's all of the dark grey. That should be nice and easy to see where it's where to put it in. And where his arms are here, these little spaces, you just want to fill that in with sandstone, like that. And that's the last of the sandstone on the pixel art. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put the last of like the other colours in, which is his pendant, which is directly in line with his mouth. So let me I'll just show you, because again, explanation pointless. There you go. Like I said, directly in line with his mouth. You know where it all goes. It's all fit in, there's only one colour left. This is his torso without the light grey in. You know, pause that if you have to. I've shown you a picture of the face, you should be able to figure out where everything goes. Some of you will be able to go to the end of the video and just you know, look at the still that I'll have to have for the thumbnail, and you'll be able to do it. But for the rest of you, there you go. And for the last, like, what I would like, which I don't know about using, you could use either stone, silverfish stone, same thing, or you could use light grey, and I don't know which would look better. I'm guessing that light grey looks better. I used light grey on my original, but it really needs to be a darker grey. So, you know, you could use either. I'm going to use light grey, it's up to you. I'm just gonna fill this in. I'll make the video slightly longer, but it doesn't matter, so. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why, but I do have some sort of thing for these 8-bit things and my intricate. Like I realised that like on my Borderlands, like the Vault Insignia thing, people didn't like the small one. Some people did, but I do. I don't know. Something wrong with me maybe. But there you have it anyway. I think it's pretty cool. It's in a very, I mean, it's, from where I understand it originated, it's like the old Mega Man sort of thing. You're just taking his, like the 8-bit, and you're just, you know, ripping it off down to its outline, and you're just kind of adding in things here and there, adding in the colours, maybe changing the head a little bit. Like I've got a Wolverine one that's similar. There's loads of them. So there you go. I hope that somebody likes it, other than me. And yeah. Hey, if you've made it this far into the video, maybe you think I deserve a like. If you want to, comment, and if you're new here, maybe you should think about subscribing. I put out new content at least every other day. And for my fellow video makers, if you're interested in a YouTube partnership, click the link below in the description.